Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode here on The Learning Droid. In this video we're going to be doing a collab between an artist that does art for a YouTube channel. Her name's Laura and she does art for the wonderful YouTube channel Avid Squid. He's a gaming channel and he does an assortment of different game videos and live stream gaming. And this is just going to be his channel art done by Laura on two pieces done as a desk ornament. As you can see, I've been experimenting a little bit with the editing. So we started off with a four-way split showing the bits of wood and the art and how the original setup was, and now we're on to the patterning. The patterning was done nice and easy with the Weller wood burning kit. Onto the burning, and we're using the Peter Charles wire-point pyrography machine just because of the temperature variation and temperature control I can get with it, and the ease of using the smaller bits on a smaller piece like that. So I'm using a spear point piece on both the Basswood and the Mahogany, but with the Mahogany I've turned it up much higher because the Mahogany takes a lot more temperature and a lot more heat to burn. So as you can see, nice and easy, nice and slow, taking my time. This has been sped up quite significantly. I think this is times 6 or times 7 speed, possibly slightly higher, and of course it's doubled up, so it's taking half the time. The original channel artwork is what's been patterned on. During the patterning I did draw in a few elements that didn't pattern properly, but after I've finished the squid I'm going to be hand drawing in a few additional elements and then just hand burning in free burning. Free burning being when you burn without a pattern. I'm going to be free burning in a few elements as well as the background because the original channel art didn't expand to fill the whole piece, and I did have a particular idea for how large I wanted the squid to be. So the background art didn't fill in all the spare space, so I'm just going to fill in a few bits myself. I'm going to put a computer screen in the bottom left of the Basswood to represent the Learning Droid, and I'm going to put a treasure chest in the top right of the Mahogany just because squids love treasure. We know squids love treasure. It's a nice easy burn, get me back into the channel. I haven't been doing videos for much because I've been very busy with work, a little bit depressed, a little bit working through some stuff with that, but I'm hoping to get back into stuff I enjoy, stuff that I want to work on, stuff like the channel. The point of this is to be a desk ornament, and when we do move on to it being a desk ornament it's actually going to be hinged so that it can be folded up because it's getting posted to America and I'm cheap. So folding it up will make it a lot safer, a lot easier to package, and will mean that it's easier to transport. So I've moved on to doing the computer screen on the Basswood and the treasure chest on the Mahogany, hand drawing it in just to get it right because they're a little bit more complicated than the other elements that I free burn into the background. And as you can see, it's not a particularly difficult burn, but it's plenty of fun. I like the cartoony style burns more than I like trying realistic stuff. I do have to work a bit more on my realistic stuff, but for now I'm quite happy to do a few little cartoony things for fun. The general lines and the extra coral and stone, little mountainsides, little bits of this and that along the floor, all just hand drawn in just to give a little bit of extra background because the background, as I said, didn't expand all the way. And then we're going to move on to colouring once we're done with these, which we are. So the colouring is just watercolours and water applied with a paintbrush, watercolour ink pens applied with a paintbrush. I wanted to give the squid a little bit of shape, so I did some shading across him to give him a little bit of a rounded shape. I do that just by adding a little bit more water to the water-based inks as I colour across, and that makes it become lighter and then a little bit less water for the other side of the lightness to just darken it off. It takes a little bit of experimentation and practice to get used to colouring like that. I did also go for the splodge of colour style, so in the colours make a circle, I don't colour all the way to the edge all the way around, I just make a circle of colour and just splodge the colour in. It looked quite nice, and once I finished it, it looked a little bit like this. So this is the bass side, and it's got the colour, it's got the brightness, it's quite nice, I quite like it. And again, that's Avid Squid's logo. If you want to go and check out Avid Squid's channel, you can, and this will probably be sitting on his shelf soon. And as you can see, it makes a nice little angled desk ornament. that's thanks to the hinge. And one side bass, one side mahogany. The bass side is the coloured side, and we're going to rotate it around and just have a look at the mahogany side. It's much darker, the image is there, it's actually a little bit hard to see in that light, but the image is quite nicely defined on that. And I'll show you it folding up. So as you can see, guys, nice and easy, nice and fun. My sort of piece. I like cartoony pieces, and go and check out Avid Squid's channel if you want to have a look at a up-and-coming gamer on YouTube who's friendly and interacts with his audience quite well, and who very rarely sort of swears or does anything like that. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you again next time.